Well, hello, soul family. Beautiful rising. Good afternoon and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. All right. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is another of our weekly goddess readings featuring the book of Your Goddess Year by Sky Alexander, a week by week guide to invoking the divine feminine. So I am so very excited. So it's the last day of September as I am, posting this. And so that means that we are stepping into October. And now we get to see the October goddesses. I'm so excited just because, I decided to read this book for the first time, like through these videos. And so I've been reading um, so, every time that I start a new month or whatever, I'm experiencing it for the first time with all of you. So thank you for being on this journey. Like we started all the way in January, and look, it was wintry and cold when we started in January, and we have just gone through all of the months and the just watch the year bloom, and now we're to like the harvest time where things are starting to slow down again. And yeah, like I it's just been a beautiful cycle. So let's read October and get into this first goddess of October. All right. Summer fades and passes, and October comes. An unsuspected sharpness, a thrill of nervous, swift elation, a sense of sadness and departure. Thomas Wolfe, American author, You Can't Go Home Again. Oh my goodness. October. One of the most beautiful months in the Northern Hemisphere, October dazzles us with its beauty, like the gorgeous goddesses Frigg, Aphrodite, and Hera. However, it's also a harbinger of death. The goddesses Maat, and Hecate personify this descent into winter's dark times and of endings, rest, and reckoning. As you meet the goddesses associated with this time of transition and learn about their experiences, you'll gain insight into transitions you may be going through and how to handle them. So, like I said, this is the last day of September, and tomorrow we are transitioning into October. So, yeah. So let's look at the September picture versus the October picture. Let's see. Well, not much. Maybe it's the same for us, but yeah. So, okay. So our first goddess of October is Frigg. So let's read. Dates for inviting her, October 2nd through the 8th. The highest ranking goddess in Norse mythology, Frigg governs marriage and motherhood and embodies the fertility, richness, and maturity as we associate the harvest season of life. The harvest is about bringing your gifts and powers to fruition and expressing them fully. Her story. Frigg's name means beloved, and this goddess of love and marriage is one of the most revered and powerful deities in the Norse pantheon. She's married to the top god Odin, and in this capacity serves as queen of the Aesir, one of the two main tribes in Norse mythology. In much the same way the matron of a noble house might run things in the mundane world, Frigg oversees domestic life, handles social arrangements and protocols, entertains dignitaries, and keeps peace in Asgard, the highest realm on the sacred world tree, Yggdrasil, which myth says grows at the center of the cosmos. Legends tell us Frigg has another important job as well. She governs destiny and weaves the future along with the woolen fabric from which the Aesir's garments are made. As a goddess of fate, known as Wyrd in Norse mythology, naturally she possesses clairvoyance. She alters the course of events on Earth by using a type of magic known as sadir. Yeah, sadir, symbolically reweaving threads in her cosmic cloth. Symbols and correspondences. We're indebted to Frigg for giving us clouds. According to some legends, she wove them from sheep's wool. Others say that the goddess shook out her eider-down comforter and the feathers formed fluffy white clouds. Cute. All right. Also considered the goddess of motherhood, Frigg embodies the ideal qualities of a good mother: unconditional love, protection, compassion, and nurturance. Women who wanted to become pregnant sought her aid, and mortal mothers looked to her for guidance. Her own story as a mother is a sad one, however. On the longest night of the year, the winter solstice, Frigg gave birth to a beautiful son, Balder, the god of light and joy. Here we see similarities to the Christmas story. Her son, Hodor, was blind. That's very interesting. I'm just thinking like of the Game of Thrones, but yeah. Anyways, her son Hodor was blind and known as the god of darkness. The trickster god Loki duped Hodor into shooting Balder with an arrow poisoned by the juice of mistletoe. Devastated, Frigg tried to convince Hel, goddess of the underworld, to let Balder live, and she agreed, but only if Frigg could get all the creatures on Earth to grieve her son. Only one, a giant named Thok, refused, thus sealing Balder's fate. Her animal totems. Birds of prey were favorites of Frigg, including hawks, falcons, and ravens. Sometimes she's depicted wearing a cloak made of raven feathers. Folklore also tells us the goose was sacred to her. That is so interesting. I don't know if you guys know, but I've been seeing a lot of hawks. Well, okay, not a lot of hawks. I've been seeing like one hawk lately in the same place at the same time. Like, yeah. Anyways, reasons to invite her. In early Germanic cultures, women who wanted children petitioned Frigg. You too can seek assistance from this goddess of fertility. As a mother who lost her beloved son, Frigg also offers hope and solace to bereaved women whose children have passed into the afterlife. As the Norse goddess of matrimony, Frigg can help women who want to attract mates with whom they can form enduring partnerships. If you worry that your partner has commitment issues, ask Frigg's advice for overcoming his or her fears. Unlike fellow Norse goddess Freya, April 17th through the 23rd, who's considered more of a libertine when it comes to love and sex, myths link Frigg with legalized marriage. She'll also share her secrets for managing domestic affairs, running a household, and entertaining guests. Therefore, Frigg is a patroness of wives married to powerful men and who quietly guide the forces that make patriarchal governance possible. How to invite her. This activity solicits the aid of Frigg and asks her to bring you a partner who's right for you in every way. You'll need a ballpoint pen, a pink candle, a red candle, jasmine, rose, or ylang ylang essential oil, matches or a lighter, a copper, iron, or earthenware bowl, cold water. 1. 1. With the ballpoint pen, inscribe the letter X, the Norse rune for love, on the candles. 2. Anoint the candles, which represent you and your partner, with the essential oil. Don't rub oil on the wick. 3. Light the candles and drip 2 small blobs of wax into the bowl. Set the candles in the melted wax and hold them in place. 4. Imagine you and your soulmate together. Feel this person's presence forming in the air around you. 5. Let the candles burn all the way down so the pink and red wax melt together in the bowl. 6. While the wax is still warm, shape it with your fingers to form a heart, mingling the red and pink. 7. While the wax is still warm, empty the cold water into the bowl so the wax doesn't stick. Remove the wax heart and place it in your bedroom, or if you know feng shui, in the relationship gua. When you stand at your front door looking in, this is the far right section of your home. So, that is how to invite Frigg if you are interested in her. So, beautiful. I love it. So, next week, let's get a little peeky poo. Aphrodite. All right. So, that's exciting. So, I hope you all learned something new today that maybe you did not know, either about Frigg or Norse mythology in general. And yeah, so you know how to invite her. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed learning about her today. So thank you so very much for being here. If you feel there is someone who would like to learn about Frigg as well, then feel free to share this video with them. Otherwise, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.